Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Critical and welcome back to episode 5 of ComicCraft on the ComicCraft server. It's been a few days since I've done an actual episode. We've done a couple of live streams, I think, but only one actual episode this week because my power was out for 3 days. Ironically, we're building a power plant, but yeah, my real life power was actually out for 3 days due to a storm that came in, so I didn't get to do any recording or work, but I have had a little bit of time to start clearing this out. So we're not going to be working on the other tower today. We're actually going to be working on something below our tower over there. But I did want to show you guys, I got all the jungle cleared out over here. All the trees and grass and everything all cleared out. And then we're starting to get the terrain in over here. Which will kind of form as we're going. It's not my primary focus of the project. I'm kind of more interested in the buildings right now. But we'll get all of this wrapped around eventually. But what we're going to be working on today is getting our portal room situated. So kind of my plan with this is I want to have like a big hole in the middle of this leading down all the way to bedrock. And then down at the bedrock layer, I'd like to have like a field of like slime and like lime glass and a bunch of other stuff to kind of simulate that we have like a radioactive kind of like drainage system like way down underneath the facility, which we will eventually start piping over here into the swamp out here. We'll have some pipes coming up over there, like leaking out our radioactive activity into the swamp on the outlands. But today I just want to focus on getting that hole down, kind of decorating up, and then getting some of our field in place, which is actually where our portal is going to sit. So our portal is going to sit kind of right on top of that radioactive material, as if the nether is kind of like, I don't know, leaking out because of it. Maybe a mixture of the portal and the radioactiveness is like letting out some creatures and stuff. I don't know. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it, but we have to get this this hole mined all the way down. So I think we're gonna jump into a time lapse. But first, I want to bring you guys over to Doll's Base because we set up a little something there on our 50 subscriber live stream, which, yes, we reached 50 subscribers, so thank all you guys for the awesome support, and all of you new subscribers, welcome. It's great having you here. But yeah, so let's head over to Doll's Base, check out what we set up on the live stream the other day. I'm not going to spoil it too much because I know she watches these videos and I don't want to give away what it does, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what's happening over there, and then we will jump into our time lapse. Alright, well, we're over here at Doll's Base. It's raining a bit, but I don't think I can do anything about it right now because I don't think it's a thunderstorm. I don't think you can actually, yeah, you can't sleep when it's not a thunderstorm. But we're over here at Doll's Base, so she's building like a little mushroom kingdom, I guess, like a little village going on here. She's doing something I really like, which is it looks like she's trying to like stick with the normal terrain and just kind of enhance the pre-existing terrain. I have a really hard time doing that. I'll usually start attempting it, go a little too big, and then just be like, you know what, custom terrain entirely. And I'll basically build over the normal terrain. But it looks like she's like carving out some caves and stuff here too, and kind of working with the natural landscape. So this is pretty freaking cool. I don't know if the jungle tree is for decoration or if it's for resources. But it looks like it's been here for a really long time because there's a lot of vines hanging down, so I guess it's for decoration. Anyways, I have set up this shipping container over here, and I'm actually not going to show what this does on camera, because I think Doll watches my videos, so I don't want her to see what this does. But basically, there's some signs here. Prime Industries is proud to present you with the brand new Magical Apple Converter 9000. That's totally what this thing does. It's a Magical Apple Converter 9000. Simply crack open the side of this here shipping container with an apple in your offhand and reap the rewards. So this is definitely a thing. Yeah, so she's gonna get a surprise when she breaks one of these observers here, which is gonna be pretty great as long as she has an apple in her offhand. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so we just got one of these shipping containers that I brought over here. I figured this would be a nice little way to tie it into our base and make it clear. I mean, I put Prime Industries, but it just kind of is a nice tie to our base and stuff. It's also getting nighttime now, so I probably should sleep soon. But yeah, so if you want to see what this does, I suggest you go to Doll's channel. I'll try to put a tag in the video linking her channel if I forget how to do that or I don't figure it out, because I've never actually done that before. Link in the description. There will definitely be her channel down there, as well as everyone else on the server. So, but let's get back over to the to the cooling station. I'm going to sleep here real quick so I can skip the night. Let's get back over to the cooling station and start on our time lapse to get ourselves down to the bedrock. All right, so we have the whole mine down, all the way down, almost to bedrock. I don't have any rockets, so I'm not going to be able to get out of there if I go down. So let's grab some scaffolding before we jump down. I might have the scaffolding, actually, now that I think about it. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, I'll take all of this. Hopefully this is enough. Anyways, though, I didn't quite go all the way down to bedrock. So as you can see here, first of all, there's a block left here that I need to get rid of. Let's get rid of that. It kind of goes in a few times. So it goes in first at Y64, then again at Y32. And then you can see down there, it kind of starts going in. Basically, we're going to have this kind of slowly narrow as it goes down so that the water, because we're going to have water coming out some of the sides of this in places. I kind of want it to flow down and not just be straight waterfalls. So I tried to add a bit of like depth, and I have some ways we're going to make this transition a bit smoother so it's not just straight out of block. But if we head down here, you can see I'm kind of starting to go out, and I don't think we're going to go, we're obviously not going to go all the way down and like clear out all the bedrock. We'll probably just go down to bedrock level. But then we'll have to mine out like a huge room and put like our portal off over here. The portal will probably honestly be pretty close. It'll probably be about right here because I don't want to have to go too far. And then we'll have to build some sort of way to get like actually up, which will be interesting. But I still have a lot of mining out to do here to get this all ready. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this room, honestly. Like, I kind of know what I want to do with the hole here, but I don't actually know what I want to do with the big room. So I think what we're going to focus on first is getting kind of the walls of this all sorted out. I think I'm going to do kind of a transition from, like, the stone andesite cobble thing that we've got up there all the way down into, like, basalt and stuff down here. And we'll probably have the roof of this area down here be made out of basalt. It's kind of tied to the bedrock because they're a very similar color. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get all of the walls here done and kind of just... That is not what I meant to do. I think we're just going to kind of get all the walls done, and I'm going to plan out what I want to do with the rest of this build. How do you... Okay. Okay. We have to do this. No! What? Alright. I don't understand scaffolding at all in this version of the game. Okay, you can't click the scaffolding. Okay, maybe you can. This doesn't make sense. This is hurting my brain. Okay, you have to click, I guess, the top of whatever you're clicking. If you click... Well, no, now it's just working. Okay, then what? I'm going to be honest, I don't understand what's happening at all. But I'm going to try and get these walls in place. Look at that, perfect amount. I'm going to try to get all these walls in place and then plan out what we want to do down here. And we'll jump back in a bit when I've got a bit more of a plan for the lower section. All right, so this is a couple days later. I was able to get most of this pit worked out with the walls and stuff. We've got kind of like a gradient going down here. So I kind of continued like the stone, cobble, andesite mix going down most this way. Unfortunately, we don't have stone walls. Like we don't have normal smooth stone walls. So I kind of had to transition into cobble pretty quick here. And then this whole section is just cobble. And then I think at the bottom here, we're going to have basalt going down the rest of the way, down at the bottom here. Unfortunately, I died and I lost everything. I had to re-get most of my stuff back, which I've done pretty well here. I bought some mending books and an elytra that was already enchanted from Brawnzy. But that has set me back a couple of, well, most of my recording time that I had for this episode. So I know we haven't done basically anything this episode, but unfortunately I'm going to have to cut this one short because I have to edit this video and get it out within like the next hour and 15 minutes. So I don't think we're going to get this one out in time, but I have to push it and try and get it as quickly as possible. Do I have sounds? I do. They're just very quiet. I don't know why they're so quiet for me. Anyways, next episode, we're going to be working on, hopefully, we're going to get together with Brawnzy and work on some plans that we have for talking about Spawn and talking about another little side project that him and I are going to be working on together. As well, hey, why gravel hole? Why no path work? Good. Hold on. What's happening down here? I'm guessing an Enderman took away my dirt block. Wow, I completely missed that. But yeah, so we're going to be chatting with him a lot next episode, working on some stuff. I also have another kind of side business project that we might... There's a couple of these happening. That's not good. I might have another side project that we may work on. I'm not entirely sure, though. We may hold off on that for a little bit, but we'll probably get a little started on it next episode. I think next I need to work on... obviously getting in that portal room started, but I think we're going to go ahead and start on making a storage room soon. Hopefully, maybe next episode and the episode after that, get working on that. But I'm sorry I have to get this in short. I just don't have time to get anything more done. Maybe this one will finish off next episode on that project, but yeah, we'll have some fun stuff going on. So hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already for more content. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.